before we get started this evening, I think it's probably best that I clear up why it is that I'm going to be standing there rocking this most outrageous gangster of stances. It's actually because I'm holding in a hernia. Yeah, it doesn't sound too funny, does it? Do you know what the best thing about having a hernia is, everybody? It's finally knowing what it's like to have a massive bulge in my pants. Yeah. So the only other time I get a bulge as big as this is when I've been drinking is when I get a certain effect from a certain drink that I drink. What is this effect, I hear you all ask? What could this... What is this drink, I hear you all ask, and what could this effect be? Well, don't you worry, because I'm gonna tell ya. So, the drink... Yeah. Cheers, prop man. The drink, it's called Guinness. Do we have any Guinness drinkers in here this evening? Do we have any Guinness drinkers in here this evening? Oh, fuck it! This evening. Yeah! That's lucky, because we're going to have a few more in a bit, because the effect is Guinness stick! Oh yeah! So I remember the first time I encountered this most wonderful of experiences. It was on a trip to Dublin with my at the time girlfriend. We started off with a tour of the St James's Gate Brewery, aka the Willy Wonka chocolate factory of alcohol. This place has everything, yeah? From micro-sized pints of Guinness that I can only but assume are for the little people. It has everything from real science to a rooftop viewing gallery bar, its own nightclub with resident DJ, chicka chicka wow, and it has the most fantastic of tasting facilities where on the hour, every hour, a big clock would chime, gong, close enough, and all of the staff would drop what they was doing, run up onto the main hall table and perform a full-scale river dance. There were arms and legs flailing everywhere. Oh, put that back. But yet somehow, not a single drop of alcohol was spilt. This, my friends, is how you know a country is built on professional drinking. So the tour came to a close, and we decided to hit the main drag of Dublin, where we continued to drink Guinness until we were virtually unable to stand, and we had to basically reenact that same river dance all the way back to the hotel. Now, I don't remember getting into the hotel, and I definitely don't remember going to bed. But I do remember waking up to the most unusual of sensations. Because you see, it weren't my head that hurt. Oh, no. It was my dick. So I pulled up the bed sheets to take a closer inspection of my somewhat throbbing member. It was huge. Honestly, it looked like it had been in the gym pushing weights with Arnie. Come on, push it, I'm here. Drink me, get to the Guinness. Ow! So I lifted the bed sheets back from over my head. Now I get it. Luck of the Irish. That's why you ladies love them so much, isn't it? It's got fuck all to do with the accent. Who the fuck is that guy? So anyway, I rolled over and I gave her the nudge. Sexy time. She doesn't know it yet, but she's about to get the best 119.5 seconds of her life. What? That's much better than the Russenberger technique, isn't it? That's where I go 0 to tasty in 60 seconds and ba-ding! I'm done. Anyway, so her eyes lit up with expectation. But just as they did, so did my guts. See, I didn't just have Guinness dick, I had Guinness shits as well. So I jumped out of bed and I dashed to the bathroom as quick as I could to clear my chamber. What come out of me could only be described as a prehistoric tar pit. There was even a velociraptor in there. No red light. Oh, there we go. Right. So if I had more time on stage, I'd have turned that into an episode of the Crocodile Hunter. Crocodile Hunter. There's one right there. Come here, little fella. but I don't have that much time, so I'm not going to bother. Come on. It turned out that the raptor sound was actually coming from a poor missus in the other room. Oh, fucking out of here, she gagged. So I said to her, hang on a minute, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this then? To which she replied, I don't know, have a wank. So there I was, cotched over the bathroom sink, beating off the biggest member I've ever had in my life, all to the rhythm of Left Field's Fat Planet. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. And all I could think was, Ahab said, here's to your dreams. Get this, it gives you a Guinness stick. Thank you. Good night.